Hey, what's up, my little pumpkins? You know, I don't really have an agenda for this evening other than just kind of getting in here and tinkering around. Like, I figure we'll get in here, we'll do some cleanup work, maybe get rid of some stuff that I don't, like the look of, mainly with respect to vegetation. Hey, what's up, Bold and Becca? Bold, I absolutely adore Becca's abandoned poacher camp. Look at this. Look, she did me a little waterfall. Hey, what's up, Cybers? Look at that. Even thought to put like the little grates up there and the little drainage down in there. That's freaking awesome. And then, of course, Poacher's Peak has the little glass underlook here. See, the hyenas have run off the little poachers. This was their camp. And she brought in the electric wires. This is just killer. And like I said, she did this in like 6 hours, 7 hours. I don't know if I've ever designed for the hyenas. Maybe once, like in my beta park. But dang, this was such a good idea and such a cool like storyline for Lost Creek, And look how it butts up against Wyatt's lion area as well. Like they both go together perfectly. Yes, poaching. This land tells the story that poaching will not work out good for your ass. A hyena will be eating your spleen. Look at this little guy, the gray and black one. That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Silver Fox? How you doing, buddy? It is cold, cold, cold here. They're calling for snow again tomorrow, like right when I get off work, of course. Like the snow is supposed to be here right at 4:30ish. So that's actually right when I go pick Emma up from daycare. So I don't know. Maybe my boss will let me leave a little early to go get her. We left a little early today because today was her 3-month checkup. So I don't know if I can push it again tomorrow. We left it like 2 today. But, we'll see. Yes, awesome habitat hyena. Becca, boo. That was freaking awesome. All of this little stuff. Like, look, this is like the creator's corner. Because Leaf did the African penguins for us. Wyatt did the lions. And Becca did the hyenas. All of my guest builders just decided to build over in this little wing. That's just awesome. Oh, our big guys are over here on the stairs. I built them like a little platform to get down to the water. Look at the little leg scratch. That's cool. It was warm today, like -9, and my truck for some reason decided it couldn't start. Yeah, like the for Saturday, I believe the high is 26, and I think it's going to get down to 12 on Saturday night. So it is going to be quite cool here in S-Dan's neck of the woods. Ba-dum, ba-dum. When is Bold putting her mark on Lost Creek? That could be a strong possibility. Bold has not worked for me in a while. Been a little bit. A lot of times I just don't like to bug people because, you know, I mean, sometimes when you take over a habitat or like a build for somebody, that's a lot of pressure, you know? So sometimes I like it like if we mention you guys building something for me, like one of you all, and then you all confirm it, like, you know, oh, I'd love to, or yeah, I'll get in there. Then I don't feel as weird about it. But I don't really like just like, I don't think I've ever just DM'd somebody and said, hey, you want to get in here and build something for me? Maybe Remnant I did in Suyana. Or maybe he was even in a, Remnant may have been in a, that's how I catch you all. I catch you all in streams. And then kind of back you into a corner to help me. Wait. The real question is, when is Cybrus getting her hands on it? Cybrus has never built for me before. That needs to happen. Oh, you know what would be cool, Cybrus? If you could come into on the other side of our cave, and like if you could flesh out the creek story for me or something, you know? Like, because we were thinking this is gonna be like a de facto South American animal area. You know, we're talking jaguars and, you know, that type of stuff. I could get Cybrus in here to try to just lay me out a creek bed and theme it. And then when I come back, I can do the habitats around it or the buildings. That could be cool too. Or anything you had in mind, Cybrus, that'd be cool. I tried to have a guest builder in Dunham, but you need so many mods, and it's so big now it would crash their PC if they placed an item. Well, that was one little hiccup Becca and I had. Becca had one little fence piece in here from Nicholas Lionrider's, one of his packs, and it was stopping me from opening it. But she was able to come in and she snatched them out, and she got me back in here. I want to do an insect house somewhere. Yeah, no pressure, Cybrus, but you have to. Y'all, I think what we need to do is just leave Lost Creek alone and let me give Cybrus the file for a couple weeks, or like, you know, starting this weekend. So if she's bored, maybe she can come into Lost Creek and do some tinkering. Because I think Stoppable San is about wrapped up on what he was building for me in Suyana. And plus, I want to start on Bold's apartment building on The Sims this weekend. So I might enter her little competition. So it's like perfect timing to pass this off to Cybrus and just let her run with some ideas. 2-meter ropes. Yeah. That's what somebody commented to me about my, somebody sent me a message about my, our little gift shop we did on stream a couple days ago. He was like, man, I love that, but you literally have to own every DLC in the game to have this. I'm like, sorry, man, I just get to clicking. I just, whatever I think looks good, I use. I don't think about like, oh, I wonder if people don't have this DLC or not. I'm like, sorry. That just worked out really good right there. I just love how it's just so unintrusive right here over my larger gift shops and retail that we had. And it doesn't block the lion statue either. You know, that's one of the things I really kind of want to, I'm thinking of redoing in Suyana is I think I want to redo the lions. I don't think that's what Stoppable Sand did. I think Stoppable Sand was making me like a nocturnal house. So I'm thinking I may have to go in and redo the lions. Cause just looking at it compared to what we've made happen with the rest of the zoo, it looks so sloppy. You know, like we can do better. But you have to remember too, we've been working on Suyana for a long time. Like that's been around since like before last August. So, you know, we'll jump in and see. Guess I've been volunteered. Yep. Cybers, I will probably when we're done tinkering here, I will DM you the park file. We have to see what you can make happen. And you know what, Cybers? Whatever you want to try to do, just do. Like, you can go out this way. You can go the South America route. The only thing that, like, I typically ask builders when they come in is just don't destroy anything that somebody else has built for me. Like, my stuff is fair game. Like, if you think you can make something look better, but the other builders kind of just, you know, leave theirs alone. But other than that, I just want you to surprise us because we know it's going to be freaking awesome just by those Twitter teases you give us. And who knows, we may do us a Wreckfest Saturday night too, because, you know, Sims, with it being cold and snowy and, you know, Casey and I not really going anywhere, I think we will do us a morning Sims stream. So that sounds good. Maybe like 10-ish, something like that, 10:30-ish. Let me get up and get some breakfast. And hey, what's up, Concord? Thank you, buddy. Yes, you know, I've been getting some pushback about that. A lot of people liked the tree. A lot of people liked the great tree. But I just think this elephant habitat just worked out freaking perfect here. Like, you know, I just think that trumped the big tree. This just works out so much better for Lost Creek than the massive tree. Yeah, Silver Fox, we may do us some little Wreckfest action Saturday night, maybe. Then Valheim, but we take you questing. Now that could be a funny stream. I brought in Haribo's little birdhouses, and I thought they just fit perfect right there, kind of on the edge of the elephant habitat. So if you were... this branch scared me a second. I thought a bird was flying by. I was about to say, huh? But look, you could come out here and stand on this platform, watch the elephants go by, and the little birds flying in and out of the nests. Whoa, he's taking off somewhere. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Excuse me. What? Crazy little fellas. Yeah, Concord, you think, whoa, Look at, that's going outside the habitat. Jesus. Look, did you see that flip? Oh, I see what you're saying, Concord. Maybe get this. You're talking about Leaf's big tree, maybe trying to switch it over a little bit. You know, I was almost thinking that it does stand out a little bit compared to kind of like the rest of the mood we have going on here. Might have to try that. And all howdy. This is even good timing because I've been back into PZ lately too. Won't lie, I'm a bit nervous. Nah, it's all right. I miss your live cams. Maybe you should do some for Lost Creek. We did about maybe a week ago or so. We did one over here in the Wolf Den, but that was before we had the elephant exhibit ready. I think it would be really, really awesome if we like just pretended we had strapped a camera in here to like this tree and did a live stream maybe like on Monday or something while I'm gone to work. Yeah, that was a bomber. Hey, what's up, Julie? Leaf has Leaf has accompanied this tree with 103 objects. Let's just see what, kind of get some of the main branches turned over and just kind of see what we think. Doodle-doo. Favorite live cam was the Suyana giraffe habitat. I think that was everybody's favorite. That was a cool spot. That was a fun live stream. It's funny, a lot of you guys check in during the day. You'll swing by real quick and say hi. That's fun. I'll check it at work and stuff and see you guys stop by. That's always fun. Wonder if I could... Okay, so... let's just go a little lighter because our stuff is kind of light. You know, it all has this kind of tannish palette. Yes, good call, Concord. That looks, it doesn't look so like it's not like such a sore thumb sticking out. See how it kind of matches the layout of the land more now? Good call. We just got to get in there and dig some of the, we'll have to dig some of these rocks out and kind of get them switched over. But yeah, that was a good call. Uh-oh, Julie, did you, you got Lost Creek downloaded today? That's cool. What do you think of it now that you're actually in person flying around? Think it's cool? We're having an elephant party, Bold. Elephant party! Oh yeah, much better. Oh, did Leaf leave my my swamp area in? I haven't checked on that zoo in a while. That's cool. Hey, thank you, Julie. So Forge doing some work for our little buddy Leaf. Doo-doo. And like I said, guys, if you all are just jumping in, there's really no agenda. I'll get you all some music going here in a minute. This is just like what I said in the title, kind of just tinkering. Don't really have a lot that we're like, I'm really like feeling pressed to get done with this. We're going to hand it over to Cybrus once we're kind of wrapped up here, but there's, like I said, sometimes you need to take these instead of like continuously expanding, starting new areas. A lot of times I like to take, even when you guys aren't around, I like to take a couple hours and go around and just like have a reset on some places, especially places that we worked on maybe a long time ago and we practiced more, got a little more talent under our belts, and go in and see what you think you can make better. You know, my biggest thing right now is like, I feel like I want to declutter areas, and that's what I've been doing. Like even over here, you'll see at the Gator Creek, you notice a bunch of these trees are gone. And I've expanded the lagoon. I brought it kind of over here. Just kind of opened the Gator Trail up a little more. I think that looks better. I've gotten, you probably don't remember, but I had a bunch of trees right here. Open that up. It's kind of like a fine line of getting rid of all the shade, but not making just where there's no sight lines at all. You know? Oh man, we have got to be getting close now. Silver. It is, hold on, we'll go into, let me go into the Creator Studio real quick. Analytics. If just 2 of you all subscribe, we'll be at 18,000 subscribers. Yep, we are 17,998. 18,000 little people. And clearing up vistas, because I don't know about you, but I build super closed in because it makes far better screenshots. But then when you have more built, you need to open it up again. You know, that's kind of what I've been doing with Lost Creek. You know, in the early days, you know, you were up really close, like you said, wanted people to see the details, or like a tree hanging over right here. But then you really start getting back. You're like, let's get back with some of these. Let's dial this back a little bit. Oh, there we go. If Arg and Forge subscribed, yep, that's it. We just hit 18,000 subscribers on YouTube. Pretty freaking cool. And you guys didn't think I would make anything of myself. At least I got 18,000 YouTube subscribers. Yep, just ticked over. Certified 18,000 fresh. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, 18,000 people to disappoint each week. And think of all the new ones that'll come and we just don't know. They just don't have a clue. Yeah, thank you guys. Very, very awesome. And we did it on a stream. Thank you, Claire. I'll come out of lurk mode for the 18K Wolfpack party. Thanks, Becca. Party time. We don't get to see a lot of Claire throughout the week. She has to go into serious teacher mode. She lets loose on the weekends, though. We usually can keep her up till like 3, 4 a.m. pestering her. You know, Claire has to be an adult and have a job. It's kind of like Drew. I give him so much hell. I'm like, you wouldn't get a job and just fell off the face of the earth. God. Oh, Claire, I literally have your box now. I found one today at work, and they hadn't broken it down yet, and I snatched it. So we've got one. I have got your box. We need party music. What if we could find our dance music? I don't really know the name of that song. Like, I just let the playlist go. And we just eventually get to it at like, what is it? Usually like an hour and 45 minutes in. I don't know. Let's see if we can find it. We'll do our dance song first in honor of 18,000 subs. All right, let's see. Oh my God, I clicked on, you are not going to believe this. I clicked on it the first time. It's Keep Calm by Aria. guys are going to crap your pants one day if you're ever out somewhere and you hear that song. Hey, what's up, Basic Builder? Thanks, buddy. Basic Builder's thinking about streaming some Valheim on us. We got our little meerkats shaded. You know, Leaf did a neat video today of doing like the guest bubbles, you know, that you see pop up in habitats. I thought that was really, really cool. I wish we had that. Like if there was a way, like almost like they do with the burrow mechanic, but you put an entrance on the path and then the guests can pop up out here in a bubble. Like that would be cool. And I'm not even sure what pieces he used. Yeah, Basic left Streamlabs in the dust, and he's getting his stuff set up on just OBS. We need an attractions pack of things like mascots, animal ambassadors. Yeah, that would be cool. I think I downloaded a really cool set of trams I wanted to show you all. Somebody had made some trams. Claire Cybers is going to come in and build for me in Lost Creek when we wrap up here. Well, you know, maybe I could have swore I downloaded an awesome set of trams. Hold on. Let me go to the workshop real quick, because I wanted to show you guys. They look freaking awesome. Leaf used a plastic bubble piece for those little things in the prairie dogs. Ah. Huh. It is not on there either. What in the world was I looking at that I thought we had like a believable looking parking tram? Let me try to search for, let me just search parking. Claire, my little lurker. Well, I do not see. Hey, There is a cool car park on here, though. Car park with one roundabout where you can place the name of your zoo. You all know Lost Creek is severely lacking a parking lot. Might be able to just use this, guys. My one thing on my agenda, whenever we start our next zoo, it's got to have a cool name. Leaf and Lion Rider and Drew said I cannot name another zoo with a creek in it. This is a car park by Stanox. Hold on, let me show you all this. See if it's even. Oh Lord, it's a lot of pieces. Ooh, fits kind of nice right there though. I think it's got more lights than necessary. Still cool though. Like, we could use this as a starting point and kind of just get rid of the lights. And Lost Creek could have a nice little parking roundabout. Spruce Stream Zoo, Birchbrook. Found Creek, Missing Creek, Wandering Creek. Yeah, so I think we can do this. Stanox, if you're out there though, buddy, I'm going to remove some of your lights. But you have given me a good starting point. Leaf Creek Wildlife Reserve. Thunder Valley. Thunder Valley. Hey, so you all have to admit, Suyana was pretty unique. I didn't go with just Creek on that. Hear me out. Lost Pine Creek Zoo. And Leaf and Lion Rider and Drew would lose their lost minds. Oh, I'll have to get a Palia video out. They just released another, I think they released some more Q&A questions earlier today. That game looks super cute and fun. Yeah, Stenox here has given us an awesome little, like, starting layout. Of course, you know what? This is actually probably flipped because, look, your handicap parking is the farthest away from the zoo. So, hold up. We might have to try to flip this. Hold up. I mean, wouldn't you think? Maybe this is how he intended it. Because this kind of has the plaza through here. We'll just leave it. I'm thinking this is how he would have intended it with the... Because, you know, you come up through the roundabout and drop people off. Sayana is just native for Creek. Just move the handicap parking? Yeah, what we'll do, I think we'll flip them with these. I'm just like destroying this guy's whole design. Sorry. Hey, what's up, Ein? That is, that's Bold's next zoo. Thunderstruck. Bold's next zoo will be, Thunder Creek. Just to troll Leaf and, Lion Rider and Drew. Boom, 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 boom. What are those little balustrade things called, guys? You know, the things that, like, would keep the car, like, would keep a car from running up through here? I barely have a first zoo. I like keeping up with, I like keeping up with, Ruble Trillions, Tivoli Zoo. That's cool. He's got, is it bollards, Cybers? They are in the props under general. Ah, good call. Classic bollard. Just at least get us some little guys here to stop an errant grandpa from flying through here or something and taking out a bunch of people. Oh my gosh, we do not have a Subway right now. I had to get a Jersey Mike's tuna sub yesterday because somebody ran through the front of the Subway. I think it gave me food poisoning like all yesterday. I felt like I could just puke all over the place. This morning it went away. I was not feeling too hot like yesterday afternoon when I got home. Yeah, little old man, I just, from what I read, just thought they were putting it in park and... I know! My backup sandwich messed me up. I'm trying not to eat out as much anymore, but when I do, I try to at least make it like, okay, well, I'm not going to get like a greasy cheeseburger. Maybe I'll get a sandwich or, you know, something. But, man, that messed me up. I felt terrible. I was gonna stream last night, but then I was like, nope. Nope. Hey, what's up, Jenza? Jenza, did you see that my African gift shop has made it to the front page of the workshop as I predicted? You know, Silver Fox, and there was that whole thing where I think Subway was getting sued because people were saying that the tuna wasn't really tuna. Remember hearing about that? Yeah, like something like the tuna wasn't tuna. I'm like, great. That's the only thing I eat from there. Dang, y'all, this does not look too bad. Lost Creek look at Lost Creek trying to be legit and have a little parking lot. That's cool. I think, you know what I want to do though? If this isn't hard, I think I want to steal Becca's waterfall and use it as a feature at the front entrance. Oops, recategorize the bread. That's wonderful. I kind of like jumping on here with y'all and just doing these little side projects. Kind of doing some cleanup work before we hand it off to Cypress. I like it. To be fair, a lot of commercially sold fish is not the fish it's sold as. Dang, did I not select all recolorable pieces? Shit. There's nothing more finicky than Planet Zoo's multi-tool selector. Hey, that's right, Silver Fox. an SDAN build it requires a waterfall build. There's some really great pre-made billboard images on Nexus, just general zoo adverts. You know, it's missing a lot of that advertisement that you see. I still haven't got down to Zoo Knoxville for you guys yet either. I want to get down there and film the new otter habitat if they've got it done. I should call them. I think I'm going to call them tomorrow and just ask before I go all the way down there. I'll just ask them, are the otters ready yet? Be like one of the first little nerds down there to film the new otter exhibit. You know, SDAN, you should take all your new subs down memory lane and rebuild some classic SDAN builds from the past, like Mwanga's. Yeah. I got a lot of those old builds we could look back on. SDAN, when will you find the creek? Well, technically it's there, but it's just kind of nice and hidden. See if I can find some foliage I like here. Toodaloo. Are the otters ready? I want to film a tour for my 18,000 subscribers. Let me in free. The creek is found within. As I understand it, SDAN don't find the creek. The creek finds SDAN. Yes. You know, probably one of the most boss waterfalls I've ever built was for Silver Fox and Bold's Terra Nova. Like, I just went hard on that waterfall. The real creek are the friends we made along the way. I thought the creek was lost. Well, technically it is, and technically it isn't. S-Dan should finish Terra Nova. Hey, thanks, Basic Builder. I don't even know where you all left off at. Who had it last? Do a Tega map zoo? I don't know when we'll do our next zoo. Or even what style it'll be. What do you all think? You know, we'll need us a good probably need us a good springtime, like, you know, whatever the next new DLC is, which will probably be springtime, March. We need us a good new project to get into. They all go into who could make the tallest structure, and it was, oh, they got all into who could make the tallest structure, and it was over. Oh, crap, that sucks. Too high a piece count? Was it hard for you all to get in and stuff? Yeah, Cybers, that's what I was thinking. Think you should do a coastal zoo? Ooh, that would be cool. One time I thought about doing like a Henry Dorley, like Omaha Zoo type recreation. I think you should go ultra high fantasy. You know, it could be fun to to what if we did the other way, Claire? Like did ultra low budget, like the zoo is, like do like a, you know, like one of these rinky-dink little zoos you see around here, like Creation Kingdom or something. And just like try to force me to build like I am just like a private zoo owner or something. I don't want to go like the Tiger King route. Like I still want the animals to, you know, like be comfortable, but that could be fun. But, you know, Forge, a lot of people, they really appreciate the realistic zoos over the hyper fantasy. I kind of found that out quick with just kind of like my Planet Zoo journey and coming in and starting like with that theme park mindset of really, really high fantasy. And people like the zoo community are way more into realistic builds. That's just what everybody kind of is looking for as far as zoo simulation entertainment goes. And I'm good at coming in and filling that fantasy void. Just, you know, when they're wanting a little bit of break from realism. But in the long run, I think they kind of roll their eyes at me like, oh my God, this guy's coming in like building another animal kingdom. Like that's not how 98% of zoos even operate or can afford to operate. So I've almost kind of become, I think I've kind of become a meme with the zoo community that I've become like an eye rolling moment with a lot of these zoos. So sometimes it's fun to try what you're not used to. I want an S-Dan billion-dollar animal theme parks. Realistic builds are boring, to be honest. I build realistic every time, whatever I do. I wish I could build fantasy like you. Hey, what's up, Geck? I'm gonna S-Dan this shit. That could be a good or a bad thing. Oakland Zoo. Interesting. I heard Nashville has a good zoo. That's like 4.5 hours away from me. Go over there and check that out. And Chattanooga has a really, really fun aquarium. You all know what aquarium in the world I was most disappointed in, like over any other aquarium? Charleston, South Carolina aquarium. I was devastatingly disappointed with that aquarium. It's just like being right there on the ocean. It is not what you think it would be. I was just like, man, I was expecting more for you guys having an aquarium literally right on the Atlantic Ocean. If you want to try your hand at realism, I think a good thing to do is find smaller zoo species lists and go off those rather than your typical rhinos, elephants, and big cats. That could, yeah, we could look into that. Like, don't you guys think that could be fun for me? Like a really low budget, maybe we could do like a story behind it, like I don't know, some little couple put their life savings into it or something, and, you know, just do like a little story with the zoo. Make it just like like a little highway zoo. Have you been to the one in ATL? No, but I would love to, because, you know, you guys have like one of the largest tanks in the world down there, and like a couple of whale sharks. That would be awesome. Atlanta's not too bad for me either. I think it's just under 6 hours, maybe 5.5 hours, maybe. Hey, what's up, Maggie? All the jank, yeah. Georgia Aquarium is so good. You know, Little Ripley's Aquarium here in Gatlinburg. Really, really cool little aquarium. Wait a minute. I've got some cool light posts that I had originally think I had made for Drew. That could probably fit out here. Oh, hell yeah. I forgot I had made these. You guys can pick these up on the workshop too if you're needing a nice little set of just lights, little pillar lights. Little Creek could do it. Total zoo budget in an $800 Home Depot card and whatever scrap your uncle has in his pickup. That sounds interesting. And how cool would that be just to keep the creek thing going and call it Little Creek? You avoid Atlanta as much as I can. Yeah, if we drive to Disney, we a lot of times we will go down like, or if we're going to Tampa or Disney or anything like that, we will try to avoid Atlanta if we can, just because that traffic is so killer. I know, Forge. We may have to go with that. That will be my little couple's zoo name. Little Creek. Leaf and Lion Rider and Drew's eyes will roll so far back in their head they won't be able to see. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll let's wait until we see what the next pack is. I mean, because for all we know, it could just be an animal pack. But let's maybe go with that. We'll try to put together an ultra low, like maybe even they work other jobs and they put they put what money they can towards building this zoo or something, That could be cool. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, there really wasn't anything else I could do. Hey, I technically have a Home Depot credit card. It's got like a $4,000 limit. That could maybe get us some fencing. Oh, Jurassic World pack has awesome wood for a more rustic and rundown feel. I might have to check those out. Maybe that could just be one of our heavily scenery modded zoos. We'll just go in from the get-go, kind of not being afraid to use them. Because I'm sure if something happened, Leaf and Lion Rider could try to help me out, Bow, 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 bow. Too bad we don't have like a city background like we used to do in Zoo Tycoon 2. That would be cool. They gave us one in Planet Coaster too. We have a city background. You could even build it out like it's just on their farm with like a big farmhouse. Ah, that'd be cool. Yeah, and we could do stables, and we could have like, I could bring in Leafs, like we could bring in, bring Gary back. Remember Gary Cypress? We could have their little farm animals, you know, kind of mixed in with their little, you know, like on the property with their zoo animals. Have built a little stable and stuff, and we could do like, they could have hay rides at the zoo, and we could do them like a little gift shop. See, Bold, like these kind of fences right here, this would be like peppered with advertisement, you know? Like there would be banners and stuff all along these fences. Sign up for season passes, you know, just Boo at the Zoo events and stuff for Halloween. Jonas made me some really cool custom little ticket signs. Remember? Bring back Gary. Hashtag bring back Gary 2022. I just went through and added a bunch more advertising to DPZ, and it just makes it feel more real. Yep. I think you're right. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, race car, what's up, buddy? Gary. We can't forget about Gary. Gary will have a place on the new farm. How about that? Hope one day Planet Zoo will add horses. That'd be cool. I just don't know if that'll ever happen because you don't really see horses in zoos too much though, do you? Like they're pretty staunch on keeping, you know, what's going off what's really out there. Holy crap, it's a ghost car. I know, he's another one of our little buddies that got a job on us and had to disappear, wasn't he? Man, I don't know what Casey's fixing out there, but it smells wonderful. Like it's coming through here under the door now. Bold, did you all see Emma's little 3-month pictures? That little squirt? She's 3 months old today. As a matter of fact, she's getting ready to be born 3 months ago in about 26 minutes. Hold on, I gotta show y'all. I gotta show y'all Emmy. We just took her 3-month picture just a little bit ago. She's our little Minnie Mouse. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and stuff, I usually, I'll keep you all updated about Emma on there. It's at @SDanWolf, just like here. Look at this little stinker. Oh, does Busch Gardens Tampa have horses? That's cool. What a little stinker. Hey, what's up, Jay? Yeah, race car, I couldn't imagine like doing like what you guys went through or like what the postal service goes through, like where you deliver it at, or like imagine getting Silver Fox his mail this time of year. No, thank you. Oh, I have not seen Jay's utility pack yet. Is that on the workshop? Man, this entrance, you all have to agree, this looks so much better than just our little, kind of like our plain little area we had up here. Hold on, I'm gonna go look for Jay's utilities real quick. Let's go look for Jay Rassick's utility pack. Is it mods, Jay, or did you build them with in-game pieces? Hey, what's up, Savannah? Okay, so it is on the Steam Workshop. Cool, cool, cool. Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, Jay's got a defibrillator box. That's cool. Oh, natural gas compression station. That's awesome. HVAC utility pack. Electric utility pack. Oh, natural gas utility. No, these are awesome, Jay. Damn, telecommunications pack. Very, very cool. Cable netting version 2.0. Oh, yeah. Let me show you all some of these. Savannah, we're starting on Lost Creek's kind of like legitimate entrance. Hey, Level Wolf, what's up, buddy? Oh, very nice job on that cable netting, Jay. I like that, nice and clean. Hold on, let's see here. Electric utility pack. Oh, nice transformers. Very, very cool. Commercial electric generator. Power relay station. That's awesome. Electric utility pack part 1. Oh. Fuse boxes. That's awesome. Electrical conduit. Very, very cool. This is like Wyatt Workshop level of detail. HVAC utility pack by Jay. Rooftop. Oh. All right, Jay. We're stealing this. Man, awesome detail on that, man. Look, even the little electrical symbol. Nice. Very nice. Oh, for the interiors. Nice. Nice ductwork. You know, Jay, I don't hardly ever do interiors, but if I do, I know where I'm coming back to look. That's awesome. You're kidding me. That's incredible. Look at all of that pipe work. And the little access ladder right there. That's awesome, man. Like, I just hardly ever think of this, like, useful background builds. Let me just see if I picked up anything else off of yours real quick. There's Becca's tiny fairy houses. Workshop inside there. That's awesome. No, that's cool, Jay. Appreciate you putting those on the workshop, buddy. I have them now. We'll be using them. Found a little zoo tram. Oh, you know what we could do, though? I could go take I have a little tram set from Pine Creek we could bring over here, too. Savannah, our newest endeavor, I think, once spring gets here and the newest pack comes out, is we're gonna build a very, very, like, low budget zoo. Like, this couple live on a farm and we're talking about, like, using credit cards to get exhibits built, and they're gonna run like their own little zoo, and it's gonna be called Little Creek, and it's gonna be a farm-based, like, you know, home zoo. And this couple, like, maybe, like, cares for animals, maybe brings in injured farm animals, and they just run this whole little thing from their land and their pasture and their farm. I was thinking, you know, what do we do next? Do we go hyper budget? Do we go back to realistic? And we were just kind of like, what about Little Creek? Bold come up with the name. AQ Austin's a good example. And also a rainforest walk, because it's going to be a rainforest pack, right? Well, we don't know for sure, but the data mining that some of our little nerds have done, they found capybara in the files, so we're kind of assuming that it may be a rainforest type pack. But I mean, you know, really that's just a total guess. But that's one of the animals, one of the new animals as far as what's in the files now that weren't in there before, that these guys are seeing. So we're kind of thinking, okay, we're probably getting a rainforest pack. But I don't know. I don't know. And they have like just a pair of lion cubs and cringe stuff like that. Yeah. You know, we could put fun little stories on the new animals too. Like, what if we kind of do that? What if we do Little Creek and we do a big emphasis on story, and we don't just bring in, like, you know how here we just, like, you know, you bring in a new animal, blah, 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 the animal's in the zoo now. But every animal we do like a meticulous backstory for. And why was it sent to these people? What happened? Where was it from? Did they get it from like a, you know, a Joe Exotic type? Did they get the tiger from like a Joe Exotic type place? And they're like rescuing it until a real zoo can arrange to come and get it. Like, I say we do that type of stuff. Big focus on story with it. Yeah, Forge, we'll give the animals lore. Yeah, mini ZSU. And it's me, so if we're like lazy and don't feel like messing in that zoo for a month, we can, and nobody will get mad. That's why Leaf asked me if I wanted to join, I guess one of the whatever he's doing. And I was like, well, I thought about it, but I was like, I'm just kind of, I don't really understand it. And I'm probably too lazy to keep up with it. Or maybe not too lazy, but I'm too scatterbrained to keep up with ZSU. But if we do it like in the context of just playing Planet Zoo and we keep up with my little animals like that, I think we could keep up with it. I don't understand ZSU. Yeah, me neither. Gary was taken out from Lost Creek after biting a guest. Gary, no! Gary, they're going to send you away. You can't be doing this. Yeah, they're like, we got to send, we have to send Gary off to the farm. They can't be trying to euthanize Gary. I was going to, but I just can't commit to updating each week, and I play games in binges. Yeah, Bold, you like personally just attacked me. I can't commit that kind of time to something like that. Like even like probably the longest time I ever committed to something like that was D&D with Jonty, Drew, Race Car, Mass Bandit, and Duct Tape. But I kept up with that for like a good 8 or 9 months, and I even kind of fell out of that. So I'm just too kind of sporadic for to just really keep up with organized storylines like that and stuff, you know? I mean, I hate that my brain is like that, but I just, I do this to have fun, and I just kind of don't want it to be like, to become like a chore. Like, hey, Estan, man, like, you haven't updated your zoo, and like people are wanting to know because they have to get started on the next part. That's probably why I don't do collaborations a lot. I'm like, guys, I play this when I feel like it. I don't, like, I'm sorry I didn't get anything done in your zoo this week. I just didn't have time, or I was playing 7 Days to Die, or I was playing Star Citizen. We'll get back at it. So I'm not your typical collaborator. Sometimes I am. Sometimes you all will put me on a project and I'll knock it out in like 8 hours. But a lot of times I'm just not like that. It's really great, but it's just not everyone's thing. That's kind of what Leaf was telling me. He's like, it's fun, but you kind of have to be into it. It's an acquired kind of, it's an acquired hobby. Kind of like D&D is. Like, some people, you'd set them down to do D&D and they'd probably be bored out of their mind. But, and then some people try it for the first time and love it. I have 2 moods, hyperfixated or couldn't care less. Me too. Same. It's a great idea, but I really got to be in the mood to play. If I'm not feeling it, then it don't happen. That ZSU needs investment. Yep. You've got to be ready to kind of sink some time into that, And I totally feel that in my soul. I played 50 plus hours of Skyrim in a couple weeks, but haven't touched it in a few days. Cybers, and that's what I do with my, with my Call of Duties. Like, if you guys, notice me disappear for a week or two, I'm usually playing Call of Duty, from the moment I get home until I go to sleep, for 2 weeks, hyper fixated on it. And then I literally one day I get I just get rammed. Like they run a train on me. I put the controller down and I don't touch it for 6 months. That's just what happens with me and Call of Duty. It's one of those things where I go really, really hard on it and then we don't touch it for 6 or 7 months. ZSU is D&D for Planet Zoo. That's a cool concept. That's a cool way to explain it. I slammed 89 hours into Witcher 3, and after Christmas, haven't touched it now in 2 weeks. I remember seeing that. I remember we were building and streaming, and I saw that. You play that through Steam, don't you? Because I remember seeing Bold in The Witcher 3 a bunch. Yay, ADHD brains. I seriously probably suspect I am 100% ADHD undiagnosed. You guys just don't understand how all over the place I am with stuff like this. I know it probably upsets some of you guys. Like, some of you guys will even comment like, oh great, he's starting another zoo. What happened to Lost Creek? Another unfinished project from Estan. I can't help it. Like, that's just my brain. So don't take it personal. Like if I stop building on one of your favorite zoos. It is nothing personal, guys. You know, this would be a really good time to have Ricey come in and see if she would do me like another custom sign, like above this waterfall or something. That would be cool. I'm stoked for the new Pokemon game. My copy arrives tomorrow. It's supposed to be amazing from what I've heard. That will be, I will probably confirm Savannah will not be streaming on Sunday now. Savannah will be enveloped in some Pokemon. I need assistance with Pin Island. You know, I haven't flexed my Planet Coaster muscles in about 9 weeks. Probably been a little over 2 months since we've been in that. Remember my little Planet Coaster project I started? Planet Coaster is just one of those things too where I have to be in the mood for it. It kind of has to strike me bored on a Saturday or something. Oh, Forge gets to start playing in 3 hours. You know, never really got into Pokemon too much. The only thing I got into Pokemon-wise was, what's the one where you walk around with people and you find, you Pokemon Go? Now, I was into that. That was pretty fun. Man, I am so pleased we found this parking lot and got this started before we pass it off to Cybers. Probably gonna go ahead and run here in a minute, guys, and go grab myself something to eat. And I'm gonna save this, and we are going to pass it off to Cybers for a little while. And the next time you guys will probably see me is, remember on, hey, what's up, Cyrus? Remember on Saturday morning-ish, I'm thinking we're going to stream some Sims 4. We're going to do that apartment rebuild. So, yep. Pokemon definitely seems like one of those things you grow up with. I think so, and I never really got into it when I was younger. So, Pokemon just, you know, I just never really was my thing. But I know Savannah and them get super excited when something new's coming out for it. Yeah, Savannah, you haven't touched Sims in a while. You need to try Bold's apartment challenge. You have to design the apartment in that game, and the only stipulation is you can't change the lobby where the elevator's at. Everything else you can decorate and kind of do your own thing, except the lobby. Cybers, you haven't been in. Look, she's got to reinstall the Sims. I was about to say, Cybers, you haven't been in Sims in a while, have you? Yes, Cyrus, and that is my main thing for joining Bold's competition. I am not going to have to do the outside. Dollywood meetup this year, hopefully? Possibly. I know, I ran out of time and had to pick only a couple games to focus on. Yeah, Sims never really does too good for me, but it's so fun to play. Like, it's one of those games where I stream it so you all can come hang out with me, but I know that a lot of people aren't really interested with it on the channel, but it's such a fun game to get in, and you guys are helping me, and like, you wouldn't believe how many random people just pop in and help me with the Sims. Like Silver Fox and Cybers, we'll see people pop up in the chat we've never heard of, and they just jump in and start giving me tips and all that. And Sumi gifted me the decorator pack the other night, so we're gonna download that and get that used. So big shout out to Sumi for that. Yeah, Claire, if you go to Bold's announcements on her Discord, she's doing a Sims 4 apartment challenge. So yeah, that is what I think we're going to focus on Saturday morning. Probably, like I said, maybe 10:30-ish, maybe right at 11. Jump on and get some Sims action going. That Harambe guest house build was fun, wasn't it? We need to do more of those. And we need to, next time we're in here, after Cybers is done, we need to have us a lighting session. There's our gift shop we just did on stream just a couple days ago. See, we don't have the lion lit. I mean, I know most zoos like close at like 4 or 5:30, but we still need some lighting in here for, like I said, like Boo at the Zoo events and stuff. Alright guys, but anyways, I'm going to hop up off out of here and go grab something to eat. I am starving. And you all come back and hang out with us on Saturday if you want to get into some Sims action. And thank you guys for hitting 18,000 subs on stream. That was awesome. But you guys take it easy. Have a good night.